Okay, we've got a 2006 Honda Civic sedan, and we're going to take the air conditioning system or compressor out of the drive belt sequence because the AC compressor clutch has gone bad. So we've got the original belt on the system now. I've drawn out a diagram of the belt routing that is current from the factory. We got the compressor down here and the belt going around the compressor, the water pump, the crank pulley, the idler tensioner, power steering, back over to the alternator, and then back down to AC. So we're going to cut the AC out of there. Now I've got the diagram for the new belt that we're going to put on there. Okay, we've got the part number for the belt. It's a Dayco belt 5070646. And we got this from a CarQuest or Advanced Auto Parts. Got the alternator, got the water pump, crankshaft pulley here, idler tensioner, and power steering. So we've cut out the AC, which is normally down. Okay, in order to take the belt off, there is a 19 millimeter hexagonal shaped tensioner release device right there where my wrench end is pointing to, and it's protruding out from the engine area, so it's easily to see. There's two ways of releasing that. One is with a long handled 19 millimeter open end wrench and box end wrench, and we would use the box end wrench, that end, the closed end. The other method of doing it is we've got an Evertough serpentine belt tool, part number 67061, and it is a long handled device that engages into these open end wrenches here, and that would also then connect to that 19 millimeter end right here. And I'm going to show you with this method because most people don't have the serpentine belt tool. So what we're going to do is put this on here. And it can kind of be a little bit of a wiggle because of the AC line right here that's kind of in the way, so we've moved that out of the way a little bit, and then wiggle at the correct angle, wiggle the closed end onto that hexagon area. Take the closed end of the 17 millimeter, put it on the 19 millimeter open end like that, then turn it, and as turning it, move it to this position, and now we have increased the length of this wrench, and that gives us the greater leverage. Now we're going to push it towards the firewall or the windshield area, and as we do so, if you look at the belt, you'll see that it relaxes or loosens the tension right there on the alternator. See how it is now released its tension, and now I'm able to walk it off a little bit like that, and then a little further as I'm holding with my other hand, I'm holding the wrenches. Now the belt is off and it released, and we're ready to remove the old belt entirely. The rest of the way is just a matter of pulling it off for the rest of the pulleys. We don't need any tools. Okay, we have the new belt installed, partially on. It is on the crank pulley, the power steering pulley. I had to do what's called a bunny ear type to wrap it around the idler pulley right there. It's just above the crank pulley. See it right there. And then It's wrapped around the water pump there, and then it's turned to a 90-degree at the top of the water pump so that I've got a second person up top holding the belt so that it doesn't fall out of position, and then the last pulley to put it on is the alternator at the very top. So therefore, there's the alternator, hard to see right there, and here is the AC clutch where the belt is no longer going around the AC clutch. Next step is we're going to go release the tension on the tensioner so that we can finish wrapping it around the alternator. Okay, this belt is extremely tight. As you can see, I have to do what's called walking the belt onto the last pulley that it goes on, which is the alternator. Yep. Because it is so tight, you can see that it's only on the top half of the pulley. I have the screwdriver inserted in between the pulley and the belt so that as it rotates, it's walking the belt onto the pulley. Walk this belt back onto the pulley, and as I rotate it, you see how it's going on all the way, and then you pull the screwdriver out. You do have to be kind of gentle with this because otherwise you can damage the belt. So this is not the procedure you always do, but it is something that in the case of very tight belts like this, you have to do it. Now the screwdriver is all the way out, and as you can tell, the belt is on the top. It is on all the grooves. The bottom is not all the way. To get my assistant to go in and bump the engine starter, and therefore walking it on the rest of the way. Clear? Okay, now you see the belt has gone all the way onto the pulley and is now in the drive position. Now we're going to check all the other pulleys and make sure that everything is lined up correctly. We got the water pump right there. That looks good. This one is going down to the power steering, which looks good. We got the crankshaft. Let me get underneath here and check it.
Not my biggest concern.
Okay, so now we've got the belt going around the water pump, the crankshaft pulley, power steering pulley right there. You can see the there.
Hey, come on here, look at the bus.
And we will be actually replacing the compressor on this vehicle in a few days, so I'm going to make a video of that and post it on here as well. So if you'd like to see that, check back with us and we'll get that on there for you. Thank you for joining us today at YouFixit. Hope you enjoyed the video and hopefully it helped somebody. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you liked it. Take care and have a great day.